Alright, I'm working on reconfiguring my desk area, kind of moving things around, and my land, it was dusty back behind my computer. Yikes. Alright, finally got my new computer setup done. So let's take a look at this. I have, woohoo, 4 monitors now. So the way this is working is I actually have 2 CPUs that are running this whole system. And this system here is running Windows 7, and it also has this monitor and this monitor. And if we go back, this system over here is running Windows XP. And to share the same keyboard and mouse, I'm using a program called Synergy, and it lets you simply move your mouse back and forth between screens without needing, like a KVM switch or anything like that, or running RDP. Because, if you ran RDP, you would get that little dialogue that says this computer's in use on this screen while I had it up and running over here. So this way I can share, back and forth with the same mouse and same keyboard. And the nifty thing is that, like RDP, it also shares a clipboard, so I can copy text here and paste it over here. So that's very handy. So now I have, 3 screens at my disposal, where before I had to kind of flip back and forth. So it's a very nifty program, and best of all, it's free. Somebody just got a bath, and she is not a very happy dog. Well, that's a way. Rub it out on the carpet. Guess it will make the carpet smell nice. Use lavender shampoo on her. And I swear, Gypsy has this thing. Oh, man, that's bright. I turned the light on because it's kind of dim in here. Gypsy has this thing where if I give her a bath to get back at me, she goes in and lays on my pillow in the bedroom. So I'll probably end up with a wet pillow tonight. Not fun. In fact, I'm going to go move it right now. This is the aftermath of the doggy bath. It looks like Chewbacca used my bathtub. I swear, I think she lost 5 pounds of hair. Ugh. Fun to clean up. Okay, I turned down the bed about 5 minutes ago. Left the room for a second, come back. And of course, I have wet dog on my pillow. Ah, Gypsy. But she knows what she did. Look at her. Yep. You're just pitiful. Still wet too. Yuck. Still wet. Are you gonna move so I can go to bed? Maybe. Maybe not. Some nummy tomatoes. With I forget what kind of seasoning it is. I think it's Greek seasoning. And salt. Good stuff. Nummy. I sure hope we don't get too much more rain. That's the ditch on the upper side of my house, and this is my house. So if we get much more, it could actually flood my basement. So Mm. Ooh, that's gonna be loud. Yikes. Ugh. Wow, the river is really up. Let's just hope it doesn't come up anymore. Alright. It's Friday morning and I'm headed into work. And I didn't get to record a whole lot this week because I've just been stinking busy. Of course, I've said that a lot during the last few vlogs, and, well, it's the truth. This is our busiest time of year at Bob's. So, I don't have a whole lot of time to do other things, like vlog. Anyhow, right now I'm working on a couple of different projects. On the 22nd, I've got a presentation for the Riverbend Arts Council on the art of flower gardening. And then, well, actually I'm recording it next week on Tuesday. I had to think of the date there. We're recording a presentation I am for today's Garden Center magazine on how Bob's is using 2D barcodes, specifically Microsoft Tag. And then I'm recording it on Tuesday, and it's actually going to be presented the following week on, I forget if it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but I've got a safety expo that I'm going to, a conference type thing out in Columbus, where OFA's held, out there at the convention center. So, you know, that kind of eats up those 2 days, and that's the day that they already had scheduled to do the presentation. So, instead of saying, oh, well, we'll get somebody else, they actually let me go ahead and pre-record it, which I think's pretty cool. So, that's a pretty big event coming up, at least for me anyway. Alright. Wow, the river had crested the other day, but it's still, the backwater's still up pretty good. And we're supposed to get even more rain tomorrow, so I'm hoping that doesn't mean that the river's going to flood even more. So, hopefully it doesn't come up much more.